So, it's actually true that Nugu promoter has lost the plot when it comes to being Nugu promoter. Their name is only a label now for literally anyone will be promoted by them, or maybe their Nugu promoter label has always been just a label while they promote literally anyone and call them Nugu. IDK, I've never followed Nugu promoter closely because I've never needed Nugu promoter to show me Nugus since I've always did that myself. I wouldn't be surprised if they started promoting Blackpink for their next comeback if it ever releases. I say all this because I follow Nugu promoter on Instagram simply because I used to like them quite a lot. I went on their Instagram page only to see a post about CLC. I was like, huh, since when are CLC Nugu and or underrated for them to be promoted by Nugu promoter? Question mark. Literally their last song which ended up being their disbandment song has over 73+ million views on YouTube, and Hobgoblin was so popular for them too. Plus, they have a lot of good views for their other MVs, actual bottom of the iceberg Nugus would kill to even have even a quarter the views that CLC has for a lot of their MVs. Also, if you asked K-pop stans if they know who CLC is, quite a lot of K-pop stans would know them. CLC being promoted by Nugu promoter just shows that Nugu promoter doesn't actually care about Nugus, because if they did, they'd focus on promoting the artists who aren't very well known and who are Nugu in the sense of if you were to search these artists up, it would be hard to find information on them even if they may be an old artist too. Promoting artists like CLC is dumb, because they're so known that Nugu promoter promoting them only makes them another person promoting an already known group further. Where is Nugu promoter promoting artists who actually need the promoting? The ones who actually need help. Promoting groups like CLC when if CLC came back, they wouldn't automatically flop as a comeback because people will still check it out and promote the song. CLC are also not some small budgeted Nugu company group. They come from Cube Entertainment, a very well-known company. Lots of people know CLC and quite a bit of K-tubers will already know about a CLC comeback if it happens even without Nugu promoter promoting them. Nugu promoter should stop this nonsense and focus on the artists that actually need the love and support. Not promoting these surface-level artists where some of the groups promoted by Nugu promoter aren't even Nugu. Which Nugu promoter promoting them takes away from the hard work of these artists who worked hard and have gotten out of Nugudom, and with the other artists, as I said in the previous video about Nugu promoter, are Nugu artists, but these Nugu artists are easily available to look up even without Nugu promoter's help, because these Nugu artists have wikis and profiles on them that also link their socials to follow them. Nugu promoter on the surface may seem to you guys as a giving a spotlight to artists who need it type account since Nugu promoter are known. But is it really that when they promote groups like CLC or groups that would be listed on a debuts of the year list on websites like K-pop Wiki, K-popping etc. and also listed on websites like K-profiles and K-pop official songs of the month list, where Nugu promoter promoting them does nothing because they basically do what you could have done yourself by just a simple search on Google? I as a person and a YouTuber now focusing on promoting all language music, try to promote all kinds of artists, even just taking Korean music into account. I make certain types of video ideas focusing them on Nugu, unpopular, underrated artists, and I don't only promote groups easily available by searching them up, I also promote artists that I go through Korean music distribution channels like One the K, Stone Music Entertainment, Genie Music, Super Sound Bugs and plenty of others to find. I give you guys artists that I find fitting to the idea and I go the extra mile to find these songs by doing lots of research, and also I try to make sure not to add artists who are not Nugu, unpopular, underrated that will not fit the idea, since I focus on lesser known artists. I don't wanna unnecessarily call someone Nugu when they're not, and it's wrong on my part to call them Nugu. So, it really annoys me seeing Nugu promoter do stuff like this and call themselves Nugu promoter when they're not doing real Nugu promoting. They just wanna make you believe that they are. And also, while these easily available artists that you can find without Nugu promoter do need promotion because they're still Nugu, Nugu promoter giving them a spotlight on one hand is great, but on the other hand it just comes off as already known information, since searching up the artist name like for example, Diva X K-pop, you'd get stuff about the artist instantly on the first page of Google. Artists like these should just be basic to someone who call themselves Nugu promoter, but it looks to be their main promoting people. It's sad to see what Nugu promoter really is, considering I admired them because of my love of Nugus too, but now I know I don't need them because I have my own sources to search for new songs on YouTube, Google, and websites. So Nugu Promoter to me now is just something I do not see as great as I used to.